Good afternoon, Knights. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jessica Less, and today is Wednesday, March 17th, 2021. Here's your nightly news update. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I hope you're wearing your favorite green shirt today. St. Patrick's Day commemorates the death of St. Patrick, the patron saint of Ireland. St. Patrick ministered Christianity in Ireland during the 5th century. The holiday involves celebrating Irish culture with parades, special foods, dancing, drinking, and a whole lot of green. UCF student Alyssa Romo says celebrating the holiday is important to her.
And I just think it's very important to me because I've always celebrated it. Even in kindergarten, like my teachers would do the same thing, like green eggs and ham. So it's like something I've always celebrated. So I think it's like tradition. I should carry it on.
Enjoy your St. Patrick's Day, and remember, stay safe while celebrating the festivities while wearing your green. A new UCF Lake Nona Medical Center opens full-service acute care hospital. The medical center opened this month, bringing full-service care to the Lake Nona community. The center will train the next generation of healthcare providers and support medical research while providing 24/7 emergency care. The center is expected to serve more than 17,000 patients this year. The hospital has more than 80 patient beds, 4 operating rooms, a lab, and 6 private birthing areas. UCF's Vice President for Health Affairs, Deborah German, says such a hospital has always been the dream of the medical school. COVID-19 is affecting lots of people in some way. Researchers say mental health issues have been a primary concern. Nightly news reporter Kendall Beebe tells us how plants are helping people.
One way people are dealing with stress is by keeping plants in their homes and offices. UCF senior and environmental science major Samara Lathier says for her, the pandemic brought on depression and anxiety. She says she started growing plants to pass the time, but it quickly turned into much more.
So I started gardening, so I would honestly call it like therapy now, really. I love my plants. Like I said, I take the time to get to know everyone and what they need and how they'll thrive. And I think that I get to like reflect on myself a little bit too and like what I need to thrive.
Lathier says she buys some of her plants at UCF's Arboretum. Arboretum officials say they grow plants that will thrive in the Florida environment so the community can take home some greenery.
At UCF, students can enjoy the community gardens at the Arboretum. They can also go to one of the many plant sales that they have throughout the year where students can purchase plants of their own.
Researchers have been studying the benefit of contact with nature. Professor of psychology, Kristen Haran, says that keeping plants around is beneficial because it returns people to their roots.
We were kind of created to be outdoors and have a lot of benefits from being outdoors rather than kind of in these artificial settings for a large portion of our day.
If you don't have a green thumb, don't worry. Haran says realistic images of plants or nature have also proven to provide the same benefits. In Orlando, Kendall Beebe, UCF Nightly News.
Students can go to the Arboretum's next plant sale on March 29th to buy their own plants. UCF also provides free counseling services at the CAPS office located on campus. Governor Ron DeSantis reappoints Orlando Magic CEO Alex Martins to the UCF Board of Trustees. Martins has worked on the board for the last 8 years, including serving as the vice chair until the end of his term in January. Martins' appointment is subject to confirmation by the Florida Senate. Martins is also the CEO of the hometown team Orlando Magic, a position he took in 2011. Martins is a member of the UCF College of Business Hall of Fame and completed his master's degree in business administration through the university. UCF Nightly News will keep you updated about the UCF administration. The list of Florida's top 500 influential business leaders includes several ties to UCF. The Florida Trend magazine's list recognizes the state's most influential business leaders. 4 people named to the list serve on the UCF Board of Trustees, including Chair Beverly Say. More than 7 UCF alum were named to the list, including Karen Moore, who is the founder of Moore Inc., and also earned her degree in 1979 while paying for the Knights volleyball and tennis team. UCF student Kayla Burge says she is proud pivotal people are tied to UCF.
And it's awesome to see that the school that you attend has faculty members that are also practicing what they preach.
The selection chosen from 60 business categories were based on their contacts in regional business circle, also known as the people who really run Florida. Today is the last day for students to cast their vote in the 2021 student government presidential election. The race is between Margaret Hall and Austin Wilson and duo Dylan Street and Malachi Mullings. This is the chance for students to vote for who will represent them and their best interests. Students may vote either virtually on the MyUCF EDU polls or go to the student union to vote in person. UCF student Adis Eladigis says having student run for office positions is important.
So it's important to have a student on that board or students on that board to, be president and vice president, to voice and be that voice for, the student body and essentially advocate for us.
Voting will end today, but a runoff election is scheduled for next week if declared needed by the election committee. A group of hand-picked students are helping create content for UCF while gaining skills and connections. UCF welcomes 25 new student social media ambassadors to their platform. UCF Knightly News reporter Sade Teal tells us more about these students and how they're enhancing their experience as a Knight.
Student ambassadors. A select group of 25 students provide perspectives on life at UCF, from academics to special occasions on campus through content on social media. The program is continuing to grow, especially since COVID-19 hit last year, with a user engagement of more than 75% on social media. UCF social media ambassador and communications major Vanessa Alvarez says she believes social media is an important role in unifying campus, especially during these times.
I think it's great, and it helps students feel more connected to what campus life looks like.
Social media ambassador and marketing major student Rajin Matuano says he became an ambassador because he wanted to use his voice to make a difference on campus.
By being a voice on campus, I wanted to represent those students who were similar to me, who had the same backgrounds as me.
According to a study released by Hootsuite, there are now more than 4 billion social media users around the world. This figure has grown by more than 400 million over the past 12 months. The number of social media users is now equal to more than 50% of the world's total population. In Orlando, Sade Teal, UCF Nightly News.
You can follow UCF on all social media accounts at ucf.edu. Now let's take a look at today's weather forecast. Today's high is 89 degrees with mostly sunny skies and no chance of rain. Tonight is chilly at 66 degrees, so you may need a sweater if you plan on going out. Tonight's high is 68 degrees with mostly sunny skies, and at night expect rain and thunderstorms with a 30% chance in the evening. That's all the time we have for now. Make sure to keep up with all that's happening throughout the week by following us on Instagram at UCF Nightly News. And check back here tomorrow for another Nightly News update. I'm Jessica Les. Thanks for watching and have a great day.